My first step is, number one, create momentum. You need some sort of catalyst. For me, it's a workout and a cold plunge and 45 minutes of work when I get up. I don't want to do it, but you know what? Once I do it, to your point, I gain momentum, and then everything else becomes easier. So that's number one, create momentum and have a catalyst. Number two, put things in writing. For me, anything that I need to do, I put in writing on my Asana, because if I don't put it on my Asana, it's not going to get done. When I see it staring at me, I just feel this internal tug that like, Bryce, get your ass up and do that task. So that's number two. Number three, we just talked about, surround yourself with like-minded people, with a tribe of people who are going to lift you up and going to support you, and also are high performers that don't procrastinate. Because when you do that, when I'm in your presence, okay, and hopefully you feel the same way, I just get a little bump, okay, a little fire up energy to be a better version of me. All right, so find community and surround yourself with winners. Number four is hire an accountability coach. You know, for me, I have a hard time with stretching. So recently, a friend of ours actually owns the parent company, if you will, but there's a company called Stretch Lab, and I've been going to get stretching. For whatever reason, I have a hard time with stretching. I just a fast-paced type of guy. I just hate sitting there, just like waiting and counting time. So for me, that's just a really hard thing for me to do. And then lastly, again, is to share publicly. And for me, as you know, and our audience should know by this point, I'm a recovering alcoholic, and I think there's a lot of takeaways and wisdom that I like to share. But I also share it to hold myself accountable. I constantly remind myself that if I go down this path, then the outcome is not going to be what I want.